A lot of people make videos on Facebook ads and how to run ads for your dropshipping stores, but they don't give you the information to actually make those ads way more profitable than they would be without doing the things I'm about to explain to you in this video. For myself, I'm able to maintain over a 10 ROAS at scale. I'm spending around $1,000 every single day with Facebook ads, and I'm able to generate on average around $8,000 to $15,000 per day. It fluctuates a little bit, but nonetheless, the ROAS is still very healthy. I'll show you an example. This is one of my stores for the month of July 2020. As you can see, I'm doing some pretty significant numbers, and I just started that store 32 days ago, I believe. So I know what I'm talking about. I know how to increase AOV and all of that stuff. So essentially, I'm going to go over as much as I possibly can to just help you guys get more money out of all of the money you're spending on ads, because that is one of the big things that you need to focus on when running a dropshipping store. All I ask before you get into this video is that you guys smash the like button and click subscribe below, because I post daily dropshipping content. But now that that is out of the way, let's get into this topic. The first important thing you guys all need to do is install some sort of Quantity Breaks app onto your website. Quantity Breaks essentially has a little chart on your product page that explains to your customers if they buy higher quantity of your product, they will get discounts. They will get quantity breaks essentially. So what I do is I usually do like 2 to 3, I give them maybe 5 to 10% off, and then 4 to 6, I give them 15% off, 7 to 9, I give them like 20% off, and then 10 plus for whatever product I'm selling, I give them 25% off. Per unit, these quantity breaks drops my profit margins a little bit, but the cool thing is I'm getting a higher average order value with this app simply because I'm offering them better deals if they spend more money with me. Just for a reference, I've been able to take my AOV from $300 all the way up to around $460 to $500, it just depends on the day. I've been able to do that with all of these methods I'm going to explain. For another store, I took my AOV from $69 all the way up to $114 by integrating all of this stuff. And then another one, I believe I took it from like $45 to $60. So it definitely does help out a lot if you are doing a lot of orders per day. All of this revenue can add up quite a bit. Now, the next thing you actually want to integrate on your website are complimentary upsells. So whether that's a product that is similar to a product you're selling, or a product that goes hand in hand, or something along those lines, you need to have complimentary upsells. A good example, if I have or sell daily planners, I use a daily planner, and then you upsell a pen, that's a complimentary upsell essentially. Those help out a lot because you get customers spending a lot more money on products that they didn't even intend on buying, but if they do see the offer and they do think it is fit for them, then they will go ahead and purchase that complimentary product as well. Another thing you can upsell, if you do offer warranties or like extended warranties, upsell them a warranty for maybe 5 to 10% of the sell price of the product. You can also upsell faster processing times. I'm only suggesting you guys do this if you actually give them a warranty or if you actually process the orders faster. Don't lie and say that you're giving them a warranty and then don't actually provide one. That is very scammy and not really too good of you to do as a business owner. So I always suggest actually backing what you're, selling them with stuff that's legitimate. But nonetheless, that is something you guys should also integrate into your website to help you guys get more revenue for your ad spend. Now, the next thing is post-purchase upsells. For myself, I personally use Reconvert over Zipify one-click upsells. I'm going to explain exactly why, because last year I generated like multi-5 figures, maybe actually 6 figures, I don't know, with Zipify one-click upsell, and now I've pivoted to Reconvert, and there's a very simple reason for that. Speaking purely from a logical standpoint, you would rather have an upsell app that gets more impressions than one that just gets 1 impression per customer, correct? So Zipify one-click upsell is a one-time thing where you show them the upsell, and then if they click no, then that's it. The thing with Reconvert is it's integrated onto your confirmation page, which means you can have like 3 to 5, maybe even 10 impressions on that per customer instead of having 1 impression. So the reason I'm saying this is because when you place an order on Shopify, or when a customer does, they get an email confirmation that has a link to their order that then takes them to your website that shows the confirmation page. So when you have upsells on there, and let's say they're going on your site to actually track the order or something like that, they will see the upsell every single time they go on it. So if you're selling a product for $50 and then you go on and make them an offer they can't resist, like let's just say you sell it for $35 or $30, something to where you're still profiting and the customer still has that wow factor for that product sell price or the discounted price, then they will go ahead and buy your product and buy your upsell. Today, I think I've made like $500 on just Reconvert from having people check out and then go onto that confirmation page and buy more products. Now, this video isn't going to just be about upsells. Understand I have a lot more that I'm going to cover, but I do want to give you guys some background for one of the post-purchase upsells I did. So last year I sold a product for $70, and it was a very high perceived value product. I scaled it to 6 figures per month pretty quickly, and I had a post-purchase upsell where instead of buying it for, I believe it was $70, I sold it for $70. I was offering them it for like $45 or $49, to where they saw that price, and the product's perceived value was already so high that when they saw the sale price, if you buy it right now, a lot of people opted in for that upsell, which was amazing, and it wouldn't have been done if I didn't drop the price enough. So that is something very valuable you guys should all look into, is reconvert, which is again the post-purchase upsell. The next thing that is very important to actually generate more revenue is fast email responses. So I would say within 1 hour responses. So if you have a customer support team, make sure they respond fast, or if you're doing emails, make sure you are responding in a timely manner. And here's why. A lot of people right now and in 2020 are very used to dropshipping stores. So they understand that people are just selling products from China and they have poor customer support, and the websites, usually take a long time for shipping and all that stuff. So a lot of people start out when they shop, they're very skeptical. Now that's both a bad thing and a good thing, because if you can structure your website properly and set yourself apart from the traditional dropshippers who take advantage of customers, provide slow shipping times, and treat their customers overall kind of like shit, you can make a lot more money, because if you treat them well, they will trust your brand more and actually give you money for your products that you're selling. Even if you are dropshipping the same product, they prefer you have good customer support and treat them well and with respect, because again, they will trust you a lot more. The next thing that's very important is having some sort of live chat. So there's one called TDO or TIDIO. That one's really good. There are a lot of other ones. Overall, just having a live chat on your website and having like within 1 to 2 minute response times, that can generate you so much more money. I have seen it happen time after time where I have someone get on my live chat and sell them a shit ton of money, like sell them a shit ton of products just from a live chat, where they have one simple question and then the team that handles the live chat goes in and replies to all these live chats, and can make me a lot of money just from answering simple questions that customers may have. The next big benefit for having live chats and fast email responses is if you see the same questions being asked, like if I'm selling this water bottle and someone asks if it's glass or plastic, even though I have it, but it's kind of maybe hidden in my product page, and I get a lot of those questions every single day, what I can end up doing is going on my product page and editing the structure and making it way more obvious that it is a plastic bottle rather than a glass bottle. Something simple like that helps out a lot and also increases your conversion rate quite a bit. The next big point is SMS marketing for abandoned cart recovery. So for myself, oh shit, that's $1,000 order right there. For myself, I personally open up like 90% of my texts, and I think the statistic is like 98% of text messages are opened within the first 5 to 10 minutes. So keep that in mind if you text a girl and she doesn't reply in a few hours. She's probably seen the message and just doesn't reply to you. The same thing applies to abandoned cart recovery though. If you have a good sequence set up, I use Live Recover. It's very good. It has a very organic feel to it, to where it actually seems like someone from my team is texting them, when in reality it's all automated. That can definitely squeeze out a lot more revenue for your store very simply. Like, it's super simple to integrate. So that's something I recommend strongly. Now this one is a tough one, but it is fast shipping time. So I've mentioned this time after time, but here's the thing, okay? When people shop on dropshipping stores, your returning customer rate is very low, simply because you don't have fast shipping time. I'm used to Amazon, where I can order something and get it in a few days. Well, now it's like 5 days. It's taking kind of a long time now, but overall it's usually fast shipping, and that's why I shop with Amazon probably every week or every other week. I spend money on Amazon. Same thing goes if I'm buying from eBay. I can go on and see that I'm going to get fast shipping times, and tons of other stores and businesses, because I know I'm going to get fast shipping times. So if I buy from a new store that's actually drop shipping and I don't get the product for 20 to 30 days, I would just be happy if I got the product. I would never refer my friends to it or go shop again, because I don't like waiting for packages. An example would be my brother ordered these overalls for 4th of July. They were the American flag. He ordered them mid-June and they came way after 4th of July. So that isn't a website he would go and shop with again, simply because they didn't deliver on the product in a timely manner, which led to a somewhat unhappy customer. Now I know shipping times are very tough and it's very difficult to actually get fast shipping times, but things I can suggest is try to find a shipping agent if you are already doing a significant amount of orders. If you aren't, you can use AliExpress, but just be aware of the potential long shipping times and delays due to everything going on in the world. For myself, I use either USPS, DHL Express, or a few other routes. They are pretty expensive, but I am selling some high ticket products right now, so it's completely affordable for myself. And then I have other brands that have pivoted into US inventory where I just do UPS or USPS, and it's only a few dollars for 5-day shipping. The goal shouldn't be to end with AliExpress. You should definitely order in bulk and get inventory in the US and have faster shipping time so that you can build up your return customer rate heavily. Another big thing is making sure that your customer support team, or if you're managing customer support, make sure the customer is always right. Even if they're wrong, you want to treat them with respect and just say that you apologize, or have your team say you apologize. Even if the customer is being somewhat a jerk, you still need to make sure that they are right, because the moment you start arguing with them, you're probably going to lose that sale. And I know some people may be like, well, I don't want people to treat me badly. Now, yes, that's true on a personal level, but as a business owner, it's a little different because it's probably a problem that you somehow created in their head. So you should take it as a learning experience and then set up your website or your offer or something differently to where you can prevent that in the future. But overall, just treat your customers well and with respect. Even if they are a little mean to you, it doesn't really matter. You just want to always make sure that the customer is right. Now, this last tip is something that's very hard, and I didn't say that these were all easy tips that can make you a ton of money. I'm just saying this is what I do because I've increased my AOV by 50%. So I have this product that sells for $300 and my AOV is over $450. That is very difficult to do. I didn't get here by just adding one simple upsell app and then my AOV goes up by 50%. That's not how it works. I was able to do this because I integrated so much stuff onto my site. Now, this last point is going to be having a call center. Now, this is not something a lot of people discuss because it's kind of a foreign territory / concept for a lot of people, but hiring someone and having them manage your customer support calls can increase conversions so much. So for myself, I believe it's 30% of all calls convert into sales. And if my team gets maybe 10 to 20 calls a day, that's an extra 3 to 6 sales every single day just from calls. It's very important to do so because some people want that personal help with someone. And once they hear that there's actually someone on the other line on this website, they feel way more trustworthy of the site because traditionally a lot of dropshipping stores don't even have a call center or a phone number to call, which is a big red flag for a lot of consumers in 2020. If you follow all these steps and run the same amount of advertisements, I'm almost positive your revenue is going to go up by a very significant percentage, and your AOV should also increase because this is what I've been doing for the past over 1 year and it's been working really well for myself. I, again, am not saying this is all easy to set up, and I didn't give you every single detail to set this up because I don't believe successful dropshippers need every single detail. For myself, I watched videos and I was just like, okay, Shopify, AliExpress, Oberlo, influencer marketing, let's go. And then I started from there, failed a lot, and then became fairly successful. I wouldn't even consider myself crazy successful because I still have a very long way to go. But nonetheless, I didn't need every single step, which is something I'm seeing a lot of lately. And my channel's growing a lot. My Instagram page, a lot of you guys are going to it and DMing me, asking for very specific questions that are very micro when dropshipping is very macro. There's a bigger picture than just like, oh, do I run ABO or CBO, or do I set a $10 a day budget or a $12 a day budget? It's like you have to just understand it by going through the process. You will learn way faster if you just do that and get started and then go from there. A quote that resonates with me a lot is smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. It's definitely true for my personal experience and from a lot of my friends' personal experiences. Making dropshipping work is not as simple as just going and your first store is $1 million store and you're just rich instantly. It takes a lot of work. So understand that when you're getting started, and don't let my results or anyone else's results deceive you and let you down. Understand there is a learning curve, but if you do apply everything I'm saying in all of my videos and don't give up, you definitely will make it work. Other than that, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys got massive value. If you did, smash the like button, click subscribe below. And if you have questions, comments, or recommendations for future videos, drop those in the comment section below. But other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.